Daniel, how difficult is it for the players to bounce back going into this game after Boxing Day, which must have been a disappointment?
It's difficult, obviously, and we had the important win against Morecambe, and the aim was to follow it up with a consecutive victory against Barnet. Obviously, it didn't happen, and there's always another game to try and rectify it, and that's the way that the players are thinking, and hopefully we can do that on Friday night.
And I suppose with changes imminent, everyone's got a point to prove.
Exactly. The gaff has been very public about how he needs to address certain things on the pitch, and as a player you can only do your best and hope that your best is good enough, and that you stay involved and you're here for the long term.
Yeah, Danny Wright was saying after the Barnet game that basically no one can have any complaints and everyone will be professional about this. And I suppose, that's good to hear, but that's the only way to treat it, isn't it?
We're in a position that no one wants to be in. Obviously, we're halfway through the season now and we're not where we should be, want to be. So something's got to be done. You hope as a player that you're given further opportunities if you can to try and put that performance in to prove that you are capable and that you can win football matches for this club. And personally, I'll continue to do that if selected, and I'm sure everyone else will as well.
As one of the players with more Football League experience than most here, how surprised have you been with the way in which the team struggled this year?
Surprised, yes, obviously. I think with the success we had last season and the group that we maintained, we would have hoped that the momentum and the collective group as such could continue our form and our standards at this level. It hasn't happened. Obviously, opposition are better, quicker, stronger, more tactically aware, and I think obviously that we've fallen short sometimes, too often, obviously, as results would show. It's one of those things where, as a player, you just need to keep working hard, and it might sound cliche, but that's all we can do, and we'll continue to do that, and hopefully that we can win some football matches.
Back-to-back home games now in this sort of in-betweenness time between Christmas and New Year, but Wycombe, one of the form teams in League Two at the moment, aren't they?
They are. They had a thriller the other day against Plymouth, and they're fighting in the playoffs where every team in this league wants to be. So it's another tough challenge, and we've proven that on our day we can compete with top teams in this league, but unfortunately our day hasn't come often enough. So we need to roll our sleeves up, and Friday night at home we'll give it our best shot.
One player stands out for them, Adebayo Akinfenwa. How do you stop him?
He's a big lump and he's good at what he does. You a lot of the times you can't get around him, so it's just making sure that you keep him away from your goal. And obviously he's a threat, but they're not a one-man band, and they've got threats all over the pitch. So we need to be aware that we'll be on our guard, and we'll try our best to keep them out this end, and hopefully we can nick a few goals at the other end, and let's get a positive result.
Because Barnet's front two were big and physical and gave you and Downs a pretty tough time on Boxing Day. And I suppose in some ways you're in for more of the same, aren't you?
Yeah, I thought me, Downsy, Dickey as a back three, he was a handful. Obviously, he was there for everyone to see that he was quick, he was strong, he scored his goal. So it wasn't a good day at the office for us, but Akinfenwa's got different strengths, and we need to make sure that we can use our experience if selected to stop them.